property faces east. I'm going through a north side clean out, looking at the rear of the property. The clean out is a 3-inch clean out. Here's the property. So the goal is to get to the main city sewer connection, or the community sewer connection. We'll see how far I can take this sewer camera. This is a drop here. So this is see where I got lateral. Okay, so that's the lateral here. So let me zero out my camera. Start from 0. All right, so I reached lateral. The pipe is ABS sewer pipe, which appears serviceable. New construction. This is a clean out. So you know, I might see little residue, paper towels, toilet paper, things like that. Hopefully we don't see anything too exciting. So the goal is to observe your inner workings of your main sewer line. So I have the kitchen sink turned on. Let's see where that dumps into. Well, we'll see right now in a second. Some water here. There it is. Dumps into there. That's from the kitchen sink. So this pipe is traveling out to the city street and or the driveway area. We'll see. I'm pushing some grimace here. So it's recommended not to ever use those wipes that are used to, you know, those wet wipes that people use. So here I'm getting some water backflow that we don't like to ever see that. Now my camera is underwater, so I'm going to just push as far as I can. So now I'm not supposed to be underwater here. This is supposed to drain properly. Let's see how far I can take this. Hopefully there's not an obstruction. I would doubt that because it's a 20-year-old house. So I'll backtrack on that. But so on this section here, see my camera. So I have 43 feet 8 inches traveled, and then plus 8 on the slope. That little degree 9. See that changed? So I never want to see positive on that slope there. See, so right here we're getting some water collection. See, I'm underwater. I don't know if there's a belly under there. That's not a good thing, but I'm underwater here. See that? Let's see how far I can. I'm backtracking right now. I'm just backtracking. 31, 30. See that? 29. So I have the water turned on when I reach a certain area. I will turn the water off. But see that? There's pooling water there. I never like to see that. So I'm going to recommend further review on that, just because the slope. See, my degree on the camera is 10 degrees. So there's a belly there. It's collecting water, and it's going to be coming off the kitchen and maybe the first bathroom, and or maybe, you know, like upstairs bathroom. So you know, I never want to see that. So I'll pass that section. See how far I can go. Some roaches. That's fine. They live down there. That's their home. And here, let's see. This is where it starts to turn to green pipe, PVC pipe, which looks good. I don't see any issues with that. Let's see how far I can take this. 62 feet out. And this is going to be in the community area. I think you guys probably going to share a main sewer lateral or main sewer line. See how far I can take this. +4. Alright, so this is the lateral here. This is the everyone else's waste. So I'm going to turn off the water and I'll be right back. turned off the water, and then I flushed the toilet just to see this flow. Get back my camera out a little bit. So I'll see that's the flush toilet there. So the good news is that the city lateral, or the connection to the main sewer pipe of the community, looks okay. See, I don't see anything. That's the saddle there. And so now I'm just going to let the water kind of trickle out, and then try to go dry here. Give it a second. So it's one continuous video. Oh, it gets kind of boring. So now I'm just going to backtrack my sewer camera. And then see, I noticed here the main sewer line is cracked at about 74 feet. So I'm going to note that. I'm going to have to locate that in a second to see where it's at. I'll be back. So I reached City Saddle. So here I noticed that the pipe is cracked on the top side right there. So I marked it. It's at the driveway, on the community driveway, asphalt, 5 feet deep. I put a little mark there. So I'm going to recommend repair, because that could cause leakage and collapse your pipe. So now we'll look at the other issue. Is we have a little belly closer to the rear, closer to the black pipe. So this looks okay other than that crack. So let me just backtrack. So now I have the water turned off, I'm going dry, get a better picture. This is all EBS, this looks okay. But let's see if there's still standing water at that one section. So on the degree of so that number right there, it's +8, means it doesn't have a negative slope. It has a +degree slope. So that's not a good thing. It should slope. It should have a negative. See, this is where I start getting underwater. The water should not collect like that. So that's telling me it has a belly. It's like dipped. It's a saddle. So it's collecting water. That could cause cloggage. See, +8. It has to be negative. +10 on that one, 11. And then so I'll get out of that water. So no water's turned on, but it just sits there. So it's like a pooling of water there. So that, I would recommend the plumber to see what is the best possible repair. See that? You should never see standing water like that. So it's half of the pipe has standing water. So I'll note that, and then so basically it should look like that. It should just have no water in it. All right. So now I'm just backtracking. So those two issues. So I would recommend repair and further review by a licensed plumber. Other than that, this looks okay. And that's it. There's the house.